This is install of Quantum Fuel Systems fuel pump, part number HFP-A488. It's going on 2016 KTM 500 EXC, and it will be installed into a new 4.1 gallon Acerbis fuel tank. When we unpack it, there is a packing slip, paper to fill the dead space, and the fuel pump itself. Pump looks very solid. It includes everything except 4 screws that will go to this plate, and you can reuse the OEM. In my case, I'm putting it to a brand new tank. The Acerbis actually included some of the parts, like the fuel hose with those 2 bolts, and also 4 screws. So I'm just going to use the 4 screws from the Acerbis kit and drop this one in, and it should be pretty easy. This is the tank that the fuel pump is going to go into. I had to take this fill plate off to be able to reach inside. There were some shavings. I wanted to take it out and clean it a little bit. Didn't want to put brand new fuel pump in and have to replace the fuel filter in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. The fuel pump will be dropped here, and then the fuel line and the draining line or draining bolt will come out of this left side of the tank. Before the install, you have to take off the fuel line and the draining bolt. I have already loosened it up. And then you just push it in. Just like so. Feed it through. And then you reach down and try to align those 2 bolts. So the feed through the holes was a piece of cake. It didn't really take that much time. Once you're done, make sure you position the plate so the opening for the power is going up. So the fuel pump install is done. I just need to test it. The tools that I have used were 2 open wrenches, 17 mil and 13 mil for the bottom bolts, and then 6 mil socket for these 4 bolts. Those 4 bolts should not be over tightened. Be very careful because it's just going into plastic. Then I have also used Phillips screwdriver for the seat brace bolt, and 3 mil Allen keys for the collar ring for the fuel opening. So one snag that we came up with is the hose is a little bit longer, so we'll just have to cut it and reinstall the fitting to make it a little bit less prone to catching on to something. Alright, this is more like it. I've shortened it by probably more than a half. Alright, now we're going to test the fuel pump pressure by connecting a pressure gauge. And turning the light on. I think the pressure should be about 55 psi when I try to crank it. That's right where it needs to be, so the pump is testing well. Alright, everything is hooked up again. The connection of the fuel line. Alright, I think we'll be alright. So that concludes install of Quantum Systems fuel pump on 2016 KTM 500 EXC and new 4.1 gallon Acerbis fuel tank. Thank you for watching.